Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Kuroiwa here, and today I'm gonna have another video about explaining some deck. Although my previous episode is not doing that well because I'm actually do a lot of misplay, but I'll try to explain. But I think today might be different because this deck is one of my favorite deck. I used this to get top local so many times, like 3 times already. And I think last week I got first top with this deck. That's why I got this mat. This the prize champion for that week. So this is Flagburg deck. I will show you how to play it and what is the mulligan and cool unique technique you can do with this deck, especially with my deck profile. And if you want to check the deck profile, is on the link below, I think, and it's on my channel. It's if you want to check all the profile here. So without further ado, let's go straight into it. So I'm gonna, like usual, put the red line there because it's easier to search, and let's shuffle. This deck is really fun to play. It's kinda, but it's really hard to, to control, and you need to like actually think a lot when you use this deck. Cause, if you're not thinking a lot, if you just wasted your resource like a monkey, you're just gonna lose with the deck. That's just how it is though. And it doesn't have like huge number anyway, so if your opponent know you're fighting you, they're probably just gonna saving a lot of defensive option against this deck, because it's one card away to block this all attack anyway. Even though like that is, if you play it correctly, it's such a deadly deck and just like win you the game right there and at that point of time. So yeah, so if we cut in half like usual, because it's, imagine this is you fighting someone in the local or in the championship. Yes, and it's this example is what if we go first. So let me put some like, I forgot about that. Oh, there you go. This could be better for you guys, eh? Yeah, it's better for you guys to see everything in there. It's more brighter now. Good. Right, sorry for that. Let's do this then. Stand up Vanguard and let's draw 5. Okay, we drew inlet. Okay, nice. PG. Oh, nice. Really nice. Wow, that's actually a really good hand. Alright, we should not mulligan. This is such a good hand. Even though we didn't draw in the Flagburg, that's okay. That's such a good hand. So we're just gonna keep this hand. It's such a good hand. Alright, and let's go first and we draw. Oh my god. Okay, you see that I shuffled this deck, okay? I did not like do anything on this deck. It's such a good hand right now, and wow. We have 2 of this. Let's just gonna discard this and ride. Damn, that's such a good hand. Right, intro it doesn't do anything. So yeah, that's it, because you go first and it's your opponent, and your opponent gonna do something about it and they're gonna attack. Oh, you got the planner. That's not good, but that's okay. Alright, and then you draw. It's your second. Okay, so because you go, it's your second turn. It's your turn now. I'm usually discarding this because I already have inlet. Inlet is better, so just discarding this anyway, because you need this for a boosting attack after this. So discarding the aggress, right, and ascendant assault, and then in-drought effect activate. I usually call it on the right and I'll call it the boost here, because you want to, you want to rushing, and he got intercept too, so it's better if you call it on the right side. So this got 2k and intercept because you're on ascendant assault. So you attack 10k, and I don't know, they're gonna shield or anything like that, it's up to them. Then you attack 10k again. Okay, nothing. Alright, but we got the Mantis, really nice. So this far we have really beautiful hand, legit. It's such a good hand. Alright, and then you end your turn and they're gonna attack you, and then first check. Oh, an Aglio. That's not bad. That's actually, I want that card, but that's okay. Alright, and then it's your turn again. Stand up. Draw. Wow, we didn't draw any trigger at all. That's really weird. Alright, and we only have 2. We don't need too much of this for now, but the thing is, I prefer this guy rather than this. But let's have big number. Let's have big number for now. I usually preferring the price trading because I control my CB, but as for this tutorial video, I'm just gonna show you what potential how the potential of this deck can end the game on turn 3. So yeah, discard it, and then Flagburg. And Flagburg, Ascendant's fact, you can Soul Blast, but we don't gonna do that because we need Soul. We either just show them the Flagburg that we have in hand. Just show them, and then you can call the Ascendants. I back here, and just swap it, and yeah, call Inlet. Like, it's just insane. Called in like, okay, just call Price Trident here, and I call this, and I just usually gonna give this 5k here, so you know, you have everything. It's really good. This, you can end the game right here and right now if your opponent doesn't have anything to guard though. It's just really good deck. Okay, so first of all, 13 to Vanguard, and they usually gonna block it or not, just anything, and Soul Blast, and then you restand this. Remember, if you play this deck and you have Inlet, attack with Inlet first, because its effects only on the first battle. You need to remember that, because when I play this deck, when I just built this deck and I tried to play it, I'm always messed up that. So yeah, so 15 to Vanguard this second, so you second attack now, and this is gonna be 21 to Vanguard, and if you attack the Vanguard, you counter +1 and restand this guy. That's 3 attack, and this is the 4th attack. It's gonna be, see, he become 10 because you're on Flagburg, so it's gonna be 10, 20, 25 to Vanguard, and yeah, you're already attacking 4, and then you try to attack in the 5th time. It's activate. Let's go to the Soul because you attack 5 times this turn. Actually, yeah, the 5th battle. So you go into Soul, counter charge 1, and you use the effect of the Flagburg, counter blast, and Flagburg gonna get 10k. Yeah, Flagburg gonna get another 10k, and that's gonna be 10, 20, 23, 22 plus 8. So 31,000 to Vanguard, and you draw because you attack 5 times this turn. So if you attack 5 times, you're gonna draw. So yeah, nice. So you got high word press. Although I hope I got Inlet, but that's okay. So draw, and then you can retire up to your choose. You need to choose. So if you have this copy of card which is written the way that is wrong, so this card I have now is your opponent choose the card and they don't specify which card they should choose. So the Flagburg effect is you choose the one to retire. So you choose 2 of them and they retire, and then this turn they need 3 cards to guard this. So usually they guard this too when they not guarding this. So yeah, first check, crit, well, second check, draw. That's insane. And you draw. Oh, PG2, like, oh my god, this deck is so good. This deck is always treat me better or whatever it is. That damn. So crit, you usually they're not gonna guard because they don't want to throw 3 cards. So if they'll let one of these attack, so they're gonna be like 3 damage already. They're already 5 now. And the next turn you're ready for defending. That's insane, isn't it? And okay, it's and that's battle done. And effect of Inlet because you attack 4 or more. Put to the Soul and you draw again. Oh, you're really ready for the next attack. That's just really insane. That's why I love this deck so much. Because you're always ready for the next turn. So then attacking next turn, and then gonna attack with the thing. I'm just gonna PG and use my Harris Brothers because you don't need this much though. So you're gonna PG that. So imagine that your opponent gonna, you know, again they're gonna attack again, and so this is really good. You have PG again. So if they drive check the critical trigger and they put on the thing, if you don't want to take the damage, you can just PG it. So let's say that's the worst scenario ever. Let's just PG them because they have like crit or something, and then you free, so they still attack 1. Nah, oh, that's bad. Okay, and they already attacked 3 times, but somehow they have the 4th time attack. I'll just put that. Okay, put power. So yeah, you still survive. That's insane. And stand up and draw. Okay, that's bad, but that's okay. Persona right, you get 10. Front, draw. Yep. I was actually scared if I draw something that not multi-attacking, but because you draw aggression now, you could do 5k attacking again. Call and this, and then you can give another 5 to somewhere. Are you ready for another 5 attacking again? It's insane, like it's so insane, like really insane. So let's play this 20 to rear, and this fact is attack rear even though it's the hit or not. So plus, I understand. 25 to Vanguard, like taking a card of course, and just something if they luckily have the card. And that's gonna be 20 active Vanguard, effect, counter +1, and it's gonna restand. And then it's gonna attack, it's gonna be really big actually. It's gonna be 120, 25 plus 10. Then it's become 10, so it's gonna be 35 to Vanguard. So they're demanding 2 card anyway. Unless they PG. So yeah, it's still good. And then you attack with the Flagburg. And it's gonna use the effect, counter +1, it's gonna get another 10k, it's gonna be 20 from now. 20, 30, 30, 40, 1000 to Vanguard, and you draw first. Nice. You draw first, and then they usually doesn't have anything to guard, so they're dead. 1, 2. You got flag. Look at this is insane. They already dead usually because they usually do 5 damage, and if they really just burn the resource on this rear, they just dead with Flagburg because they need 3 card, or if they don't, they dead anyway because this quite big. So that's why like this deck is insane. So that's how you play with Flagburg. So yeah, you need to make sure your hand don't gamble like me. So earlier I gambling by discarding this because I gambling that I gonna get another multi-attacking, but usually you need to think through. Should you throw this or not, or you should throw other like this to the order on the drop zone or not, because you sometimes you don't get the multi-attacking. And thus far we got everything that we need. That's just how it is. The deck is just really good. It's really good. And that's for game 1, and we go to game 2 after this. Alright, this is game 2. So you already see why this deck is so broken. And if you're using my build, it just works really well, this deck though. Some people still using the spirit thing. I don't really like it. It's the focus of this deck is just ending your opponent really quickly rather than just try to play the grindier game, because it's just not a good option for me. I like to end the game sooner than just make it grinder. It's still a good card. The spiritual body condensating, I don't know what it's called again. It's such a good card. I didn't say it's a bad card, but just not in my taste. It's just not match on my taste though. But again, you already show how broken this deck is. It's just such a good deck. But again, it's up to the driver, just up to the pilot who play the deck, because if you gamble too much on this deck, maybe someone this deck doesn't give you anything good. So yeah, you need to make sure everything. So the key of playing this deck is you need to know what you need to do on the next turn, what the next play that you're gonna play. You always need to think, did I gonna have 5 attacking on the next turn or not? Or should I hold this attacking now and then go all out the next one? So that's the bane of this deck, because you need to think a lot. And yeah, let's see where this goes second, shall we? Okay, let's stand up Vanguard. And then I draw. Okay, not that bad. Oh, okay. Alright, let's just return this too. And then draw. Nice. Oh, very nice. Okay. And let's back. So this is example if it's going second. It will not be that much different, but it's like, I will show you, this deck doesn't care if it's going first or second. Because as long as hit the grade 3, you still be scary as hell. So yeah, and you got draw too. It's really nice. But it's more like prioritize on defending if you go second, because you know you're gonna get rust on grade 3 too if you're fighting some deck that not relying on grade 4. Example Bruce. Oh sorry. Example Gravidia. If you're attacking Gravidia, you need to, if you fight in Gravidia, you need to like make sure you have a lot of defenses option before turn 3 if you go second. And they're gonna cut like usual. I forgot to cut earlier. Well, that's the thing. Alright, so it's our hand. My Alexa just on. It's my hand. It's pretty okay, pretty decent. It's really good, and we got the golden magnet, which I will show you how to play it later. So yeah, they're going first, and they do the thing, and they're done, and you draw. Not that good, but it's okay. Discard this, because you don't need it for now. right, and just a second, you draw again. Really nice. Okay, that's really nice. We're not gonna do anything, just gonna attack for 8 the Vanguard. Crit. well. Let's go. That's really good. They're gonna attack, this goes the second, they're gonna attack. Usually at this point of time, because you go second, I'll guard it. Because after this you still on grade 2 anyway. And you gonna have the counter blast, trust me, because they grade 3 and they're gonna attack you a lot. So you're just gonna block it for now. Offer trigger, this kind of rare to get the 4 trigger. So yeah, done, and it's your turn. And you draw. Nice. If I don't block that, I miss my PG, which is gonna save you a lot. That's the thing. If you play this, you need to think a lot, like what you're gonna do in the future. If I block it, I got 2 PG, and then that mean I will save on the turn 3 on them. So it's kinda good. Alright, so what should I discard? I like... So, since we are with Inlet Burst, but we don't get another like Flagburg or anything, so I will keep the Burst for now, because that's kind of risky to just throw away. And I will keep this, because maybe we only get counter blast 1, so just discard this Mantis. And then we play this, and effect again, just put in the right, and just rush them again. They crit. They're already 4. Usually there's usually no guard, so they're already 4. Oh my god, this deck is always giving me a lot of good hand and just draft checking. I love this deck so much. Alright, and that turn they already got 3. So yeah, you need CB, so you let the goddamn thing attack. So just for example, they got 2. Okay, nice. And they gonna attack on the rear side, and they got something on the rear side. You just want to PG them. Let's just PG one of them. Okay, and let them attack one more again. 10. Nice. And yeah, that's it. Usually that's what happen. And if they attack again, you can PG, but just imagine they're not attacking again. So there you go. And then draw. Oh, there you go. Thank god I keep the thing. So let's just card the guy and ride on Flagburg. Boom. Now don't use the effect because you need the soul. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it in. That's kind of hard. So it's actually really hard though to get 5 attacking, but that's okay. That's the thing. You need to think through what you should do now, because it's kind of hard. If you get aggressive dragon, which better if this can chose. So this kind of scenario, I'm just gonna hold back. Not gonna try to really attack that much for now, because again we already attacked them. We already damaged them 4. Though. We have PG 2. So as for now, I will just hold back. I'm not gonna attack in that much. I'm just gonna because you're not gonna draw any with the thing. So not gonna do that. Just gonna attack with 10 to 23 to the 13 to Vanguard. First, second, nice, and we're just gonna attack. Alright, so they're gonna PG and everything. Okay, so next turn and everything, and they're gonna PG them. Okay, and they're gonna attack them twice. 1, 2. Okay, and that's done. And you draw. Wow, that's not what I wanted. And draw. Oh no, we don't get anything. That's really bad. Okay, that's actually really bad though. Okay, that's horrible. So, well, let's just do this anyway, because we already overdressed this gear. Gonna put it back. Gonna call. Actually, this in the front is better there. Call down. And this is the thing. This effect is not gonna do anything even though you have the resource. That's why I was thinking to removing him more from my thing. But again, it's still good anyway. Well, can't do anything about it, so just gonna call it here. I'm just gonna affect. It's not gonna do anything anyway. But see, 1, 2, 3. This is the 4, so it's still gonna draw. Just gonna put it here. So why is in here? It's gonna be big, so they're still gonna throw a lot of cards. Yeah, that's it. That's attack. It's gonna be 23 to Vanguard. So plus 1. It's gonna withstand, and it's gonna be that's it. So this card is gonna be giving 5k for every single thing in this attack. So why I put it in here and not trying to put it in here, because again, so in the scenario, if you can 5 go on the 5 attack, if you put it here, they will ignore this anyway. So this big number means nothing. So if you put it here, if you can attack 5 times, it's gonna be like 60k or something because of persona, right? Or if you're not persona, it's gonna be 40. And still big, they demand 2 card or PG. So they're gonna make a choice to throw a card here or throw a card here. So they cannot just block this with 1 card. So they're gonna throw more card in a way in the hand. So that's why I put it in here. That's what I like about this order so much. So let's continue. It's gonna first attack. It's gonna get 5k here, and then it's gonna be second attack. It's gonna be a 31 to Vanguard, and this is gonna be, so because you battle like this and then you boost, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be 15 plus, so it's gonna be 23 plus 10. So it's gonna be 43, and then plus the persona, it's gonna 53 to Vanguard. That's really big. It's demanding PG or 2 card at least. So yeah, so if it's 5 attacking, just imagine this is 5 attacking, they really need to throw more card, and that's actually burning their resource. That's why I use it on this guy, and they just gonna do anything, and usually this, but because it's not 5 attacking, you just only counter +1 to roll. Really nice. So you're gonna defend, and then yeah, 1 heal. You did heal because you're 5. Power if they like wanted to pass because they 2 to the pass, like oh my god. Alright, and I don't know, they're 5, they cannot heal anyone, but if they 2 to the pass and this go through and they dead. This deck is really good. Even though you go first or second, it's always good. But again, you need to think through what is the next step of what you're gonna do in the next step, what you're gonna, what you're gonna ditch for the right line. You need to think that. You need to think through, will you gonna have 5 attacking next turn or no? Were you gonna gamble for the next turn or no? Or just gonna rush in on this turn? So yeah, that's it for this video. I have not made a lot of misplay. And if you want to check this deck profile, you can check it on my video. I will link it down below, I guess. And yeah, that's it for this deck. It's fun, it's strong, it give me, well, it win me in the local. And if you want to go to the festival, the Bushiroad festival, please bring Flagburg. Please, somebody that can go to the Bushiroad festival, please bring Flagburg. This deck need to be shine more. This deck is so good. Alright then, thank you for watching, I appreciate you all, and bye bye.